I'm Andrew.
I'm Chaz.
What do you play?
Oh, I hit things in the corner.
Let's try that again.
You just broke everything. Let's pan to this side now. It's just me and Chandler.
Hi guys, my name's Andrew. I'm going to be introducing the chains to everyone. So I'm the drummer. This is...
My name is Chaz. I'm the lead guitar player. I also like to wear hats. And, yeah, I like long walks on the beach and, you know, having a good time.
My name is Chandler. I play the bass, all the low notes that most people ignore in most music, but I like to wear black and have fun on stage. Pretend I'm a guitarist.
My name's Shane Rudder. I sing and play rhythm guitar in the band.
See, I had this pitch that I would give everybody that I met at the Velour. I was just like, so, need a lead guitar player? And I'll just throw that at everyone, throw it at him randomly. And he's like, you gotta be good. And I'm like, sure, I'll try.
What's kind of cool is that's actually the same day they met me at the Velour.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I was there just playing with my old band.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to you, though.
I know, right?
What's pre-Andrew?
What's cool is like a couple weeks after them playing together, we were in line for the Velour, and they saw I had my cajon, and they're like, dude, do you want to play a song with us? This is how it goes. I was like, cool. So we went on stage and played, and then I didn't really talk to him for 2 years.
Yeah, basically. And we've had that same relationship ever since, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
What
found me on
What song
Craigslist.
did we play?
We played Bleeding in the Face of Love.
Oh, that's right.
And so, anyways, after us two met at the Velour and with Andrew, Andrew's already in
He was
another
in,
band.
Were you in the
at time.
Mystic at the time?
Yeah, he's the Mystic.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we got together, and I tried out like probably 15 lead guitarists who said they were super good, and I was just getting tired of it, and he was kind of like my last option. I was like, okay. And so he came over, and then we just meshed. Like, I haven't meshed with anyone before when we played and sang and stuff like that. And then me and Chaz went through a journey of bassist drummer, quit, bassist drummer, they're not good enough, bassist drummer, and just like nobody would stick with us, and we didn't mesh with anybody really. And then I met Chandler. How did I meet you? Oh yeah, because my girlfriend was moving.
Yeah,
right?
I was hoping a friend move, and your girlfriend was a roommate. We started talking about Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah.
We're like, dude, I love Pink Floyd. What's your favorite song? We like
That's
watching
right.
YouTube videos and
That's
stuff.
how you pitched him to me.
Yeah.
He said Pink Floyd. I'm
He likes
like,
Pink
cool.
Floyd, and he plays the bass. He's got to be good enough.
Gotta be
so.
something, yeah.
And then instead of moving, we just watched Pink Floyd the whole time.
Yeah. And then I got a random Facebook message. He's like, hey man, you play bass, right? I was like, yeah. It's like, want to play? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
And then we started playing, and then us three got together, and I was like, we need a drummer, and we just couldn't find one for a little bit.
We
and
tried
then
out so many drummers.
yeah.
And it's like, there were the couple that were amazing, but they were already doing other projects because they were, you know, getting paid or something.
Yeah.
And everybody else just kind of sucked or flaked out on us.
Yeah. And then I went in like a parking lot when I was going to practice one day before, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna look up Andrew. And I was like, I don't know if the Mystic's together anymore, so I just asked him. I was like, hey, you want to play drums? And he's like, sure.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, we played drums together, and it was
We both played drums?
yeah, both of us.
What's funny is I
Shared our
hadn't...
drums.
I got a late schedule at work, so I hadn't been in a band for maybe 7 months. But I think when you saw a post of me drumming like 2 weeks prior, a friend's band, Scumbuds, asked me to sub in for the drummer who was off fighting fires, and like right after that point, my schedule changed, and I was like, I kind of want to be in a new band. I was like, I tried out with a couple people that I didn't really like on Craigslist that I found, and
For bands on Craigslist.
It's a thing. It's a
It is
thing.
a
It's
yeah.
a thing. The only Facebook. The Puritans only.
oh, I know,
bands on Facebook.
I know. But then I was kind of giving up and just, you know, not really thinking about it. But then you messaged me, and I was just like, I could do this.
That's how
Yeah.
it always works. Like my wife and I met when we had given up on dating. Rudder and I met when we had given up on trying out other musicians.
Yeah, it's all about giving up.
All you have
Give
to
up.
do is give up.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
our
good
motto.
things will happen, right?
Anyways, that's how we met.
Oh, me? Oh, man. This is going to take me a while.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, Al Green, Led Zeppelin, all the great classic rock people, of course.
ones that are better than all
Modern
the other
Shaky
ones.
Graves, Gary Clark Jr., Wolfpack is probably God to me. Nice new funk band. I love music in general. Anything. Dolly Parton to Dean Martin, just anything.
Yeah, me, I go through phases of different people that I'll listen to. So like I'll go through a big, I went through a big Stevie Ray Vaughan phase a little ways back. And a lot of the blues bands like Jimi Hendrix and the Black Keys. Really like listening to them. Lately, I've been on like a trance music trip, so like Blank & Jones and that sort of stuff. So yeah, then I'll usually go back to the old classics like Alan Parsons Project, Phil Collins, Genesis. Yeah, back in the 80s, I grew up listening to that stuff. Billy Joel.
He's the band dad.
That's right. I'm the old guy.
He's the band dad. We're just his children.
Mm-hmm.
No, I go through phase. I listen to everything.
Pink Floyd, right?
Pink Floyd is like my favorite. Well, just my parents listen to a lot of Pink Floyd. I grew up on classic rock, so I listen to a bunch of that. Listen to a bunch of like Sabbath and Clapton lately, just kind of older stuff. Just when they were just, Zeppelin, all the old classics.
I listen to Justin Bieber a lot.
Hot.
Yeah, that's my main influence.
Playing the
We haven't
Thunderdome.
talked about this.
No, the Bubble Dome. Bubble Dome's halftime show.
The Bubble Dome.
Level Dome? That's on the moon, right?
That's from SpongeBob.
That's
Thank
above
you.
Bikini Bottoms.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Goals, we're just having fun right now. I mean, playing shows, writing music, having Jason record us.
Yeah. the shout out.
We're taking one step at a time right now, and we'll just kind of see where it takes us.
Yeah, I think each of us is secretly wanting to like make it big and really go all the way, but make it small. That's not what she said.
Sick Love.
Sick Love's our
Yeah.
favorite song. That's our song.
Yeah,
to listen to.
yeah, I was like,
That
yeah,
one
that's
gets
it.
us.
That's
in-
it.
We play that first when we practice, and then everything else rocks after.
Yeah,
Sick
we'll start
Loves.
practice with some songs, and it'll just be like after a long day at work, and we just can't get in the groove. And then we've learned now just to start with it, because every time we play it, it just gets us all fired up. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a lot of fun. When we play it live, for some reason, something always malfunctions with my cymbals.
Cymbal tips over,
It's that
drum falls.
one
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
stand.
every show, it's just like I'll be like spending half the time like trying to get his attention to
Yeah,
like
and he's never
fix
paying
my
attention,
cymbal.
so I have to like kick him, just like, dude, fix this thing. I'm playing, so I can. The rest of us are.
But
playing.
definitely that
Sick
one.
Love. Yeah,
Sick Love.
definitely
Sick
Sick
Love.
Love. Shane goes out of town, and then we create a cool riff. Hey Shane, we got a great song. He's like, I wasn't there. It's like, I know, that's why we wrote it.
Not even,
But no
not
one
even a
was-
joke.
I know.
No,
it's
like,
he
that's what
leaves,
happened.
The rest of us just jam for an hour or two or three.
we come back. Here's material. Write lyrics. Go.
Yeah,
That's
let's
what
do it.
usually happens when there's one of us missing, because when it's all four of us, we have goals and things that we want to work on, like agendas. But when it's just three of us, it's like, let's just jam, and someone will
Just
start a riff
screw
or a
around
beat,
for a while.
and then it becomes something, and that's
Then we record
kinda-
it on someone's
that's
phone
our birthing
in order to
process.
immortalize it.
Birthing, I guess.
Birthing, yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
What's your vote, Andrew?
I don't know. This is so hard.
Wait, who's yours?
So many great bands. I said Pink Floyd. I guess
see-
I'll say Led Zeppelin too.
Okay.
Just because
Okay.
they weren't a band for very long, Rainbow. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, just some young, raw Dio, before his heavy metal phase. But Richie just playing guitar.
Rainbow in the Dark.
Oh yeah.
Metro.
The Metro Music Hall.
Just because it sounded so much better. It was a big stage, there was room to move around, and the sound guy was awesome.
We played 2 shows prior to that one, and we couldn't hear each other in any of those. And in this one, just the sound guy took like 30 minutes to get us set up, and just the monitors were perfect, the sound was great.
Professional PA system.
They
It's
gave me
good.
all the drink tickets. Like, it was great.
We don't drink. It was one of the best
He
shows for
drinks.
him.
I will say Bill's Warehouse. We played there, and it was fun just because the crowd interaction was great.
Yeah, that was
a bunch
a
of
fun
young
one,
kids
too.
were there, and they were just rocking out. So it was really cool to see them kind of crowd around the stage and just have a lot of fun with the music. So that was one of my favorite shows for just interaction with the crowd. But
And we
Metro
got
had the
paid
best
for that
sound.
one too.
And we got paid for that one. It was sick.
It's always a perk.
Oh yeah,
First paying gig.
yeah. Woo! By some
Moving up in the
monsters.
world.